Hello, good afternoon. I do want to let you know that this demonstration is pre-recorded. Let me go ahead and just put that up there so you guys can see that. But welcome. Happy Sunday afternoon. I am pre-recording this video several days in advance because I will be leaving for retreat tomorrow before lunchtime, and I'll be gone this weekend. So there won't be a Saturday night video, scrapbook video, but there will be this video that you're watching, which is my normal Sunday afternoon. And I wanted to take this opportunity. It is the end of April, you guys. Oh my goodness. So this is the last weekend that I will be doing a live demonstration as a close to my heart maker. But this particular demonstration is in advance of May's class kit in the mail. So I wanted to go ahead and take this last Sunday of the month, the opportunity to go ahead and demonstrate the class kit that you can get to go in the month of May. So from May 1st through what do we have in May? 31 days? Yeah, we have 31 days in May. And this particular paper that we're going to be using, I've got some scrapbook layouts already in mind. I'm going to be working on those at retreat, getting ready for May dates. But we're going to be using the Be Happy collection of paper. It's the patterned paper, and also there's some coordinating paper. Thought I had the little slip here, but I guess I don't. I must have put that away. But anyway, this gives you a good example of, I've already torn into the paper and cut stuff up. I didn't do a video to show you guys what was part of it, but this is the paper that I got was pretty much all this 12 by 12 paper. And there was a sticker sheet in addition to that, but I also ended up getting some extra things that I've already done die cuts and things for, and a couple of stamp sets for all the sentiments and things like that. So, but I hope you enjoy the class kit in the mail. Make sure to check out the event details, because that's going to tell you if you really like this paper. It's going to give you a link to where you can go get this paper, any of the coordinating other projects that go with it, products that go with it. There are dies, there's stamp sets, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can get, and you can kind of pick and choose what you want to build up your little stash for this particular collection. This paper is super cute, super cute. And so I'm really excited. The spring project that I'll also be working on at retreat is also using this paper as well, but it's also going to be using the sticker sheet, the let me see if I can say this right, ephemera packs. It's the die cuts, basically. So there's other things that are going to be used with the actual spring project. So I'm going to be real excited to show you guys that when I come back from retreat. So we'll go ahead and get started, but this is what we're going to be working with for today. So let me put that off to the side, and let's see. The first card is going to be this one right here. And let me bring this down a little bit so you can see a little bit closer. It's kind of bright, but there we go. This is our first card that we're going to be working with. And so let me just set that off to the side. And bear with me as I get all my pieces out, because I already have all my pieces ready, and they're also part of a package that already has all the rest of the cut pieces for some kits to go out. So let me scoot that off to the side. And I didn't pre-score these. It's okay. This one is a portrait card, so we're just gonna I'm going to fold that. Get my bone folder out. Burnish that edge. I am waiting on a new personalized stamp, so I'm really excited about that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this piece of, look at this. I love it. This yellow check. We're going to put this piece down first. Now, if you like the card designs, the tutorials will also be available as well. Most of the links that I'm going to be providing are going to be links back to my blog. That way you can have more details about this project and where to buy the tutorials, where to get the class kit, and how to get the class kit in the mail. I don't think it really matters on this one which way it goes because all these flowers are kind of all over the place. Okay. And then we have this honeycomb paper. Oh, look at the back. It's so cute. We're going to put that over here, kind of offset. And then we have this piece of paper right here, which I was struggling with. What side do I use? They're both so cute. You got a little bit of glue there. This one is going to go right in the middle. Sort of right in the middle. But the tutorials will have measurements and everything else that you need. So don't worry about that. And then I have this tag right here. And on this one, we're going to stamp a couple of things. We're going to stamp the sentiment. And I am using Close to My Heart inks because I'm really enjoying these inks. But if you have this, if you're doing this card, you can also use black. And on the other cards, I'm going to be using Memento black and then just like a regular black ink. But I'm going to stamp this one in the green. I wanted to do this one in green. We're just going to stamp Happy B-Day. And then we have the black. Just black. You can also use Memento black if you wanted to, because we're going to be doing a little bit of coloring on that one. But I have found with this particular black, it's okay. I'm not coloring it way too hard, so it's not bleeding. It's not bleeding into the colors. But we got this little cute stamp set. We're going to stamp that right above there. And that is all the stamping that we're going to be doing. Now, this tag is going to go on some dimensionals. So let me get some dimensionals on the back of this. I hope you all are doing fine wherever you're at. If you're joining me, thank you for joining me, whether you're watching from Facebook or YouTube. Make sure to hit that reaction button if you like what you see. And we're going to put this tag kind of sideways a little bit, kind of halfway through right there. And then I have some die cuts. I've got this die cut. I've got the center right here, which I need to poke. Where's my little tool? Somewhere there's a tool. Where'd it go? I don't know where my tool is, but I need to poke these little black pieces out. Well, where's my tool? Oh, just use this one here. Let me use this one off the camera here. Poke through these. That way you can see all of the black in the center of this. You see that? I've got one left. There we go. We're going to put this down with a glue dot in the center of this flower. And we're going to puff up our flowers just a little bit. Okay, so we'll put that in the middle. We're going to build our little flower here. So all these little pieces, the flower, the middle part, these two little pieces right here. And I seem to be missing one. I'm missing a green Let me see, maybe I have an extra one. I know I did some extra ones. Yep, I just happen to have one. I was missing the smaller one. All of these pieces right here is one set of little dies. And I have already put all that away for retreat. So, but that is one set of dies here. And so let's go ahead and we're going to put these little pieces. We're going to build up our little flower. So let's put that one back here. If you want, you can go ahead and kind of do that number so that it gives a little bit dimension. And we go to put this down. And then we're going to put the other one. I'm going to go ahead and do that before I put it down. Just attaching these with some glue dots. I'm going to do that one over here. Okay. And then this large one, I'm going to get a glue dot on that one. And we're going to put this one over here on the other side. Okay. And then these other smaller ones. Now with the class kit, while I'm putting these on, with the class kit to go, everything is going to be already pre-cut for you. If there's any die cuts, like all these die cuts will be done for you. If there's any embossing, which there's embossing on one card, and the only thing that won't be done is the stamping part. I'm going to keep that little policy in mind when I'm doing these. So everything will be done for you except any of the stamping. So just keep that in mind. All right, now that we have our little flower built, see how cute it looks? And see the back's kind of like ee, but it's got to get little yucky before it gets pretty, right? Nobody's going to see the back anyway. So let's peel this off and put this on here. And let's see, let me move this flower. Go. That way we can put this right here on the corner and it won't interfere. This one was a little bit in the middle, but that's okay. You can still see the sentiment. Now, as far as that, I did take the honey butter shimmer brush and we're just going to go lightly on the stripes, and I'm going to go ahead and do the face as well. I don't think I did the face. I didn't do the face on this one. Let's do the face. Make sure I do the face. I probably ought to. There we go. Just to give that little bee some color there. And then we have, we're just going to use an 8-inch piece of this check ribbon, this black and white check ribbon. And we're going to make ourselves a bow. I made it 8 inches, so in the kits, there's plenty of room for, sometimes it's easier to give an extra inch than it, well, let me try this again, than it is to give a short piece, and then you're struggling to make a regular size bow. So I'm going to try this again. Go, and then I'm going to trim off this little extra piece back here. So let me fold that. This is a good way to get an even cut on both ends of your ribbon. Okay, and then we're going to attach that with a glue dot right over that hole. So this bow is a little smaller than my sample, but that's okay. Okay, and then what do we have left? We got some of these little honeycomb enamel dots, which is, I like the color. It works well with this particular paper collection. I should have used my little tool to take that off. But we're just going to put one at the end there, and then we're going to put a medium size one right there. These are easy to take off. So, and then we're going to put, we'll put a big one over here. I think I put a medium size on my, and I think that is it. That is that's card number 1. Yeah, my bow is definitely a lot smaller. But anyway, y'all get the drift. No 2 cards are going to be exactly alike, right? Because they're both handmade. All right, card number 2. We are going to be doing this one right here. Card number 2. This one has a little bit of stamping in it as well. So let me move that off to the side. And then make sure all my pieces come out for that one. Okay, this one is also a portrait card as well. Let's furnish that. For the project, that I'm going to be making with this particular paper and cardstock, it is going to be one of those items where I'm going to show you what the project is, and then there will be a make sure this is just one piece here. This paper is thicker than normal patterned paper, which is nice. Get a good grip with this on here. And you know what? Let me do this. Let me save that because I want to put the half circles on. And I'm missing one. Oh, I put it back in there. That's the one that came out. I'm like, I don't need that one, but I do need that one. I should have 5 of those. We're going to go ahead and put these down. But this is going to be, the project is going to be something that, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I do need to put this down. But it's going to slide in there. And I'm not worried about that little gap because it's about to get covered up. I forgot this is supposed to be on the outside. But this is going to go right underneath that edge there. And I'm going to start with that side. And then I'm going to work my way to the other side. And I'm going to kind of meet myself in the middle. But basically the projects, where I was going with is basically the project, the spring project that I'll be working on with this suite of paper is going to be something that is going to get basically pre-orders. So I'm taking pre-orders so that I know how many, I can't give you too many details. I know how many things to get. We'll just say it that way. That way I know how many things to get, because I don't want to get stuck with a bunch of product and have a bunch of these projects laying around. So I want to make sure that all the projects are spoken for. All right, then we have this little die cut, which it could be any die cut really. It's one of the close to my heart thin cuts here. And we're just going to put that kind of down here in the bottom right-hand corner, just to give a little color background and separate some of this pattern paper a little bit. And then we have this little bee, and then we have this banner cut, and I knew I was missing one. The Just Be You. Let me put this on the back of this one so I don't have to grab another block out. We're going to stamp that in black. Okay, let's stamp this one in just black. And let's make sure that's straight, Barbara. I should have made sure that was straight on there. There we go. It looks straight. We're going to stamp that in the middle. Oh, I hope that's straight because I only did one of these die cuts. Yeah, it's good. Oh, let me leave that out. I'll leave that out because I have a different. Thought I had all these mounted already. Let's mount that one. Bear with me here. I need 3 of those. I'll take 3 of those flowers, and instead of that black die cut that I used on the first card, on this one, we're going to be stamping this little image in the middle in black. So let's get that. And you can see exactly where you're going to be stamping, which is nice. Now, also, I will let you know that the kits, so these class kits, they're limited based on what I already have. And so if you want one of these kits, you'll want to be one of the first ones to grab it. And put some dimensionals. We're going to pop these flowers up on dimensionals, and we're going to go ahead and put this Just Be You up on a dimensional, and then let's go ahead and cut our little bee out. We're going to cut him out. There's no die cut that goes with him, and he's easy to fussy cut. And then we're going to color his stripes. I'm really excited about the summer project that I'll be working on. I already got something. It's going to be Americana themed. I'm really excited about that. And even though I don't have any kiddos, I know a lot of you have grandbabies. And so we're going to be doing one for kiddos as well. Let's go ahead and color. Let's color his face. Now, this shimmer brush has a little bit of glitter in it, so it gives us a little bit of shimmer to this project as well. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And we're going to put a little dimensional on the back of this fella. All right, now let's start putting this together. I think I need my hold on. Forgot to grab. I got 2 of the small ones and 2 of the big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's put the Just Be You down first, and then we'll put everything else around it. So we'll put our sentiment right there. Let's put our flowers down next. And then we'll put, if you want, you can curl up the edge of your flower just to soften this corner up. And then we have one that we're going to put up here to soften that corner up. And this other one is going to go off to the side of this one. Kind of like that. Now we can go ahead and put our bee on. Put him up there. And then all our little die cut leaves. I'm going to put these down with some glue dots. And we're just going to slide those back behind our flowers. I'm going to put a large one and a small one over here. Now there is 4 cards to this class kit, and there's only going to be supplies to make 4 cards in each class kit. Okay, I know I've changed it up a couple of times over the past year, but on these class kits, there's only going to be enough to make 1 set of the 4 cards that you see here. If you want more cards, you'll just, when you go to purchase the kit, you just add more than 1 kit on there. And then we're going to put this one right back here. Get that there. And our enamel dots. We're going to put some enamel dots. I think I used the middle size. Oops. I can't find my little tool that picks these up, but I'm going to put those in the middle. We got a little decoration there. It could be, this could be any kind of embellishment. Now with the kit, these embellishments won't be included in with that. So if you have your favorite pearl or rhinestone or some other type of embellishment, you can just put something in the middle of those. When I figured the cost of everything, I didn't figure in a package of those to use, but you will get a package of these when it comes to the project kit. That you will get a package of those with those. All right, now let's make a little bow, and I'm making it off of the, make it small there, making it off the roll here so I can control. This doesn't need to be a very big bow. Okay, and then we just trim that off. And then let me trim the other side off. And let's get a glue dot on there. And I'm just going to put that kind of between those two. I wanted to make sure it didn't interfere with the, and you can adjust the bow, you need to. I'm also using this video to go along with the tutorials for anybody that, let me try this little corner, clean that up a little bit. There we go. Oh, that could be a little bit better. I'll probably fix that a little bit more off camera. But other than that, there is card number 2. Just Be You. I love these little snakes. They're so cute. All right, card number 3. We got a little embossing going on here. My honeycomb embossing folder did not arrive by the time I needed to do this video, so I improvised with a distressed embossing folder background, and I think it worked out okay. I needed some embossing on there, and I didn't want to just leave it blank. So if you have a honeycomb embossing folder, you can totally substitute on that one. And let me get all my pieces out. I think that's everything. This also is a portrait card. So let me get this down. It's so quiet. But it's because I'm pre-recording this video. I don't have anybody to talk to other than myself. All right, portrait card. This is a piece of the cardstock, the coordinating cardstock that goes with the paper. And I just used a distressed tile embossing folder, but it could be any other kind of fun embossing folder that you have in the kit. This will already be done for you, just because I don't have that honeycomb one. We're going to put this down first. I think it just gives a little extra flair to the background. There we go. And then we have a piece of this yellow check. gingham, whatever you want to call it. We're going to put that down next, and we're going to put this down at an angle. There we go. And then you have this fun piece of honey paper. All these different jars of honey. Now on the back of the paper, you'll see stuff like this. This is just for like the memory making and if you're doing some other projects. But on this one, I'm not using those sides. I'm using the actual paper side. And not all of them are like that. We're going to put this one kind of going in the opposite direction. And then we have I have a honeycomb die, and I want to get some, I'm going to use it over here. I need to get a little bit of adhesive on this, and I should have brought my silicone mat. I didn't get it out. We're going to put this piece, I just did this in a vellum. We're going to kind of put it where it's hanging off like that. Okay, I wouldn't worry too much about this piece because the little honey pot that I'm going to put on there is going to cover that up. And then this piece is going to be down here. So it's going to help with keeping things down. On this one says, think happy, be happy. And we're going to stamp that in black. I don't know why I put that away. We're going to stamp that in black. Think happy, be happy. Okay, we're going to stamp that right in the middle. And that is it. We are going to pop this up on dimensionals. Put a couple of them on the back of that one. And we're going to put that right here in the corner just to help hold that honeycomb die down. And then I've already stamped this little honey pot right here, and I've gone ahead and colored it. All I need to do is cut it out. And if you happen to get more of this paper, you can totally use one of these pre-printed ones in lieu of stamping this particular image. In fact, if I have extra scraps of this piece right here, I may include a piece in it just because it's a scrap piece. But if it has enough to cut out one of these honey pots, I might do that. Right now, I don't think there's any extra of that particular paper, but I did get a little 6x6 pad of this paper. So I think I should be able to use that so that you at least get this on there. And it's got a little, look at that, little bee on it. We're going to put this up on a dimensional. I'm going to use a small one. And then we're going to put this one up here in this corner. And that's just to help hold that honeycomb die down. And then we're going to make another bow. So let's make another bow. Just a regular size bow will work. I'm going to have to trim the edges a little bit there. Yeah, I have to trim those edges a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of different doing pre-recorded videos because normally I interact with you guys. But I did not want to do not another live. I did not want to do another live this weekend. So at least you have this pre-recorded video. And then we're going to use some of our little honeycomb enamel dots. And let's put one right there. Let's put a small one up here. I think it stands out more. And then let's put a medium size. We'll put them right there. And I think that is it. Yep, that's it. Card number 3. Think happy, be happy. Now, our final card. super, super easy. I wanted to make this one a little easier. So let's get that one out of the way. And I've got all my pieces here. I hope I got all my pieces here. I'm pretty sure I got all my pieces. This also is a portrait card as well. Now with your kit, you will get your bases and envelopes as well, so no worries about that. Got this super cute piece of paper, and you do want to make sure that when you put this on, that at first it looks like all of the bees are going in the same direction, but they're really not. They're going opposite of each other. So either way you turn it, you're going to see bees. And see how the back of those have cards. We're not using those. There were some really cute pre-printed things on there. We're just not using that side. And this is really thick pattern paper as well. It's almost cardstock material. And then I have this piece of green color. Their cardstock is two-toned as well. So you've got on one side, you've got this pretty green color, and on the other side you have one of the coordinating yellows. We're going to put this right in the middle. Get that straight, Barbara. There we go. And we got some pieces. We got a piece of black. I'm going to put this down first, and we're going to leave about 1/4 of an inch from the left. And then we're going to put this piece of yellow down. Yellow. Going to leave a little bit of gap because we're going to put a piece of ribbon. Cut a piece. Get some adhesive on the back of this ribbon. And make sure I got it actually on the ribbon. And we're going to put this down the center to help cover up that gap there. Okay. And we have another banner die cut. And in black, we're going to stamp our sentiment. Thank you so much. Wanted to show you these stamp sets have actually some regular sayings on there too. I bought 2 different ones, and on this one I wanted to use a large banner to help fill this little area up, so it made sense to just use this particular sentiment. And we're going to put this up on a couple of dimensionals. A little mess of on here. I'm going to set this off to the side. You can leave it offset, or like on mine, the original one went more on the inside. It does not matter. And then I bought these. It's a nestled set, but it's these honeycomb dies, and we're going to pop these up with dimensionals. And let me bring this up to you a little closer. This is one set of, I want to say there's 5 or 6 different honeycomb dies that go with this. So I chose this one just because it's more in line with the card, but it has that little stitched edging all the way around. And we're going to put this, I'm going to put one there. And then let me put one up here at the top. And I want to make sure these are all going in the same direction. And then the third one, we're going to put in the middle. There we go. So they're all going in the same direction. And then we have our little bee. I should have gone ahead and colored him, but we're doing good. We're going to do a couple of drawings here in a few moments. So, here we go. And let's cut him out. We'll just cut him out. So thank you for everybody that's joined me today. I left the message up showing this was pre-recorded, so I don't see any comments because I am talking to myself right now. But I will be leaving retreat at 3 p.m. Sunday, so I should be home by 4. So that wasn't in time in order to do a live. So I wanted to go ahead and pre-record a video for you guys and preview the class kit to go for next month. Let's cut around here. Fussy cutting can be therapeutic sometimes. There we go. All right, let's get a little dimensional on the back of him or her, whatever you want your little bee to be. And then we're going to attach that to that piece of green so that everything's kind of the same. And then we've got our honeycomb enamel dots. We'll put one right. I'll put one right there. We'll put a medium size right here. Oops, right here. It's stuck to my finger. There we go. There. And we're going to put a small one over here on this piece of green. Go. And that is card number 4. Got a little dimension there. Just a little, not too much. All right, so let me move all this stuff out of the way so I can bring back all of the cards at one time. Tell me which one is your favorite. You bring this up a little bit. Don't mind my little mess I got going over here off to the right. And so this was card, I don't know if they're all going to get on the same one, but we're going to find out. And then card number 1. Pretty close. Pretty close. Let's move it this way. There we go. There we go. All right, tell me which one is your favorite card. We got number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Like I said, make sure to visit the event description for the link on how you can purchase your kit or the tutorials only. If you plan on getting your own paper, your own collection, there'll also be the link for Echo Park, which is the company that put together this paper and all of the other cute coordinating items that go with it. So check that out. Just tell me which card's your favorite. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then let me go ahead and share my screen. Share screen. And we got, there we go. We're going to do a couple of drawings. Let's get the, oh, maybe I should log in. There we go. All right. So the last scrapbook video that we did, let me shuffle these. Thank you to everybody that participated, watched, commented, liked, shared. Your name is on this wheel. And what are we giving away? I pulled 2 because I made some extras of these, and hopefully you can see these because I can't see when I'm sharing my screen what I'm showing. But I gave one of these away the weekend before last, I think it was. And so I have a couple of other extra ones that I made. You'll know, you probably can tell what it is, but I think everyone needs something like this in their purse, and it's small enough to fit in your purse. And so hopefully whoever wins these, I'm going to give one away for each of the drawings. And let me get my pen out so I can write down the winners. And let's spin for one of these prizes. Who is it going to be? Shirley Taylor. You're getting one of these babies. And then let me grab the other wheel. Congratulations, Shirley. This is for the video I did on 4/14, the Sunday video, which I'm behind on that one. That was the astrological video. I'm just behind. I didn't realize how behind I was until I was like, uh-oh, I haven't uploaded anything yet. But this is everyone that watched that video as well. And let's give away another prize. Who is our second lucky winner? Donna Hall. I'm writing this down. Congratulations, Donna. Let me stop sharing. Get back in StreamYard here. Congratulations, lady. Now, hopefully, now I know I can see these now. But these may look familiar to you, and if they're not, when you open your package, you will realize what they are. I don't want to say too much because anyway, I don't want to say too much. But I have a couple of more of those that I need to give away. Yeah, I got 2 more packages after these packages because I made some extra ones. But anyway, so I hope you enjoy the class kit for May. This will be available for purchase May the 1st. In fact, actually, I think the link is already active. I could be wrong. I need to go double check, but it will definitely be active May 1st. So make sure to check out the event details for the link. And then if you're interested in seeing sorry, that's the dog in her crate. If you're interested in seeing what Echo Park has to offer as far as this paper or other papers, that link to their website will be there as well. And then other than that, enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoons, your evenings, wherever you're at. And we will see you guys back the following Sunday when I don't have anywhere I need to be on Sunday. And we're going to be doing a scrapbook page layout that Sunday afternoon using this particular paper. So I hope you can join us. And other than that, make sure to check on your elderly neighbors, and we will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.